How to avoid parking charges. Parking charges, although they seem small here and there, can add up to extremely large amounts over time. Whether you are paying to park your vehicle somewhere or you have a tendency to get parking tickets, there are a few ways to avoid these excess charges. Walking using public transportation or carpooling can eliminate the need to park altogether. For example, if this isn't possible, you could always compare the rates in different nearby parking structures or work out a deal with a local small business. The simplest way to avoid parking fines, on the other hand, would be to not get a parking ticket. Walking to your destination is one of the only surefire ways to avoid any parking charges. By doing this, you can avoid paying fees in parking garages and at parking meters. It is also a simple way to get a little more exercise as well as reduce your carbon footprint. Using public transportation or a carpool is also better on the environment, and it usually doesn't come with high parking charges. While riding the bus or train every day will still cost a small amount of money, this will usually be more economical in the long run, since you do not have to pay to park, nor will you have to pay for fuel. Carpooling may also be less expensive than paying for parking, even after you help pay for fuel and other expenses. If walking, public transportation, or carpooling are not options for you, you may not be able to completely avoid parking charges, but you can spend less money. One way to do this is by comparing prices at the parking facilities nearest to you or your workplace. A number of websites can make this easy, but sometimes you may need to call the garages in your area. Purchasing a monthly parking pass may also be more economical in the long run if you use a specific parking facility frequently. Since parking facilities may charge an outrageous amount in certain areas, you may be able to work out something with the small business in the area. For example, you may be able to speak with the owner of a small gas station or car lot. In exchange for a much smaller fee than most parking garages, he may allow you to park your vehicle on his property during certain times of the day. Illegal parking charges or parking fines are other common types of parking charges. The easiest way to avoid parking charges like this is to not get parking tickets. Never park in restricted areas such as reserved spots or fire lanes. Also, always park within designated parking spots. Display any necessary parking permits. In the event that you do get a ticket, pay the fine as soon as possible, since in many areas there are added fees after a specified amount of time has passed.